Okay, so kids, today we are gonna see how to solve sums where the unknowns are involved in integration, and apparently they may look a bit complicated, but this is based on a concept known as derivative of antiderivative. Of course, antiderivative means integration. So when you take when the integration is there, and when you take a derivative, they cancel each other and you get a function. So the concept name is derivative of antiderivative. That is derivative of integration. Okay. So let's try it out. Okay. So such kind of problems are very common in JEE examination and other examination like BITS, MSc ND the examination, and it may look a bit complicated initially by looking at the problem, because here you're supposed to find the ratio of A's to B, and here A and B are unknown. So it may be very difficult initially to solve this problem, but it will take you 1 minute to solve this, 1 to 1.5 minutes. How? By the concept of derivative of antiderivative. So let's have a look. So I'll do one thing, kids. I'll take a derivative. Remember, integration and derivatives are antis of each other. They cancel each other. They are antis of each other. So let's try it out. So let me do one thing, kid. Let me differentiate this guy with respect to x. Now, when I differentiate this guy with respect to x, kids, try understanding. This is integration, right, kids? This is x into 1 plus x raised to 9 dx. And here, if I take a derivative on the right hand side, of course, log x ka derivative will be 1 by x. And over here, log f of x ka derivative will be 1 upon 1 plus x raised to 9 into derivative of 1 plus x raised to 9. That is 9x raised to 8. Chain rule, right? More का तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, no issues, okay? And constant derivative is 0. So on the right side, I took the derivative, and here also have taken derivative. Now remember, kids, now this is derivative of antiderivative. Integration is antiderivative. And derivative of antiderivative, what will happen? You will get a function itself. तो क्या होगा? ये cancel करेंगे एक दूसरे को, आपको सिर्फ एक function बचेगा खाली. So you get a function here, 1 minus x raised to 9 upon x into 1 plus x raised to 9. And here it is a upon x. This is b upon 1 plus x raised to 9 into 9x raised to 8. Now, kids, once you reach here, since it's an equality sign, it is true for all real values of x, right, kids? All values which is permissible here. So here, let me put x as anything. So let's put x as 1. See the beauty now. The moment I put x as 1, the problem will be solved. Just check it out. 1 raised to 9 will be 1, so 1 minus 1 will be 0. Again, x is 1, so plus. B, remember your x is 1, it's 9. X is 1, so 2. Wow. So what I get here, a is equal to minus of 9 by 2b. And that's why I get a by b is equal to minus 9 by 2. Wasn't that great, kids? See? तो कुछ करना नहीं होता जब ऐसे सम्स होते जहां पर अननोन इन्वॉल्व है. Just take a derivative of antiderivative and then put x as any permissible values, and you get the unknown terms. Let's try one more problem of the same type. Now look at this problem. Apparently थोड़ा difficult लगेगा कि कैसे करेंगे, पूरा solve करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन ये hardly कुछ time पे हो जाएगा. Let's take a derivative again. अभी derivative लूंगा तो left side में क्या आएगा? 5 tan x upon tan x minus 2 equal to your x का derivative will be 1. एक constant बाहर आ जाएगा, ये आ गया log f of x. So log f of x का derivative is 1 upon f of x. It's 1 upon f of x into derivative of f of x. इसका derivative क्या होगा? Sin का derivative is cos x, and cos का derivative is minus sin, so it becomes plus sin x. And k is a constant, so derivative 0 ही होगा, of course. और एक बार यहां पहुंच गए, remember हमें तो a ढूंढना है ना. अरे बाबा, put a as any permissible value. So let's put x as any permissible value. So let's put x as any permissible value. Why I can put? Because kids, because in between there's equality sign, so it is true for any permissible values of x. So let's take x as 0. If I take x as 0, on the left hand side I get 0. This is 0 minus 2, 1 plus a. Remember, kids, cos of 0 is 1, sine of 0 is 0, upon sine of 0 is 0, and cos of 0 is 1. So audience, what did I get here? 0 is equal to 1. And now this will be, of course, a. This is minus 2 becomes minus a by 2. So I get here a by 2 equal to 1. So I've got a as plus 2. So see, such an easy problem. So whenever you get a problem of this type and unknown terms are involved in integration, just take derivative of antiderivative. So thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.